I'm going to do just a quick setup of the gradebook to show you a few of the features to get you back up to speed for setting up for your courses for the year. So when you get into Infinite Campus, you're going to click on the menu here on the side. Go ahead and choose Gradebook. And let's pick a course. And what I'm going to do is I am going to click over here on Settings, so that opens up. And the first thing I'm going to do is go into GradeCalc options. Now, I'm going to show you in a minute how you can set up categories if you want to and weight all of that stuff. But this is the fastest way to set up your gradebook so you can get up and running and be posting grades right away. So let's go ahead and hit GradeCalc options. You're just going to go down here and tell it continue. At the top here, you want to check on the fill options and go to in progress grade. Click on that. And we want to use the D214 grading scale. Go ahead and click weight categories if you have a final exam weighted into your course grade. Like if 20% of your class is the final exam grade and 80% is the regular course grade, you're going to have to click that weight category. So I would imagine that most of us will be checking that. So let's go ahead and click OK. You'll see you've got something here for eligibility, quarter one, semester one, exam, and final. Let's go ahead and check the box down here on final. And I am going to tell this program that for this particular course, that I would like the semester one part to be worth 90% of the grade. And then I'm going to add in that I want the exam to be worth 10% of the grade. And I'm going to go ahead and save that. And that's really all you need to do to get up and running. Then you can just go ahead over to add here and start adding your assignments right away. Now the categories part is if when you put in an assignment, you want to be able to have a list down here to choose from. Assignments, classwork, laboratories, projects. I use this list in my class so kids know what's what, but I actually don't weight it. It's just sort of an organizational system for me. But you can assign weights to these. So if you would like your test to be worth a certain amount, you can do that back in this other screen. So let me show you where that is. If you would like categories, you're going to go ahead and click on categories. And now when you're adding categories, you're able to do that for all of your courses. When you are doing your GradeCalc options that we just did, you have to do that for each and every class. You got to go in. It doesn't save it for all of them. But the category list will transfer from course to course. So I'm going to go ahead and add a category, and I'm going to call it homework. And I'm going to tell it to make this category available in all of my courses. And I did that by checking this box right here. You can also, if you know how much you want to weight each category, you can just plug that in immediately right here. You can also exclude it from a calculation if you want to do no penalty grading, and if you want to drop the lowest score. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save, and you'll see that homework popped up on my list here. Now, none of mine are weighted, but if I decide to change that later, I can just click on this and go in anytime and change the weighting for those. And so now you'll see, if I go back here and I go to add an assignment in, I now have homework as one of my options here under the categories list. So that's all categories does, is it gives you a way to organize, and then if you want, you can add in some weighting. Anything beyond that, you're going to want to look at the Infinite Campus Megadoc or come on down and see your TLF with more questions.